taking on the Dublin Celtic Tigers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. In sport, as both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dublin Celtic Tigers and the Brooklyn Bulls. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 17 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
That's good.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Throw left side complete. It's Logan. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. The tackle by Quincy Williams.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Mostert. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
32, the ball carrier.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And able to find Dorsett. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Logan. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. They'll run with Mostert, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it here. And going deep for him. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. This is Mostert. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Mostert. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And always a good first dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on.
Offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll start on the ground with Mostert, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Make these babies crawl all the way back.
2 and now on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season,
so the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty.
Ball start, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. From the gun, it's Tua. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Now Mostert. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
And Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected, because to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
On the handoff, this is Mostert.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down and 9.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Throw left side complete. It's Logan. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
They'll try it now with Mostert.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
They hand it off to Mostert.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On play action, here's Tua. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to go up top again. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. After the turnover, it's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it's going to be second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. He's going to air it out. He's got a man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback. And he hits a big one right there.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
That's good.
18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 13.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run right side with Mostert. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Tua on 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. From 4 yards out. And his guys are going to retake the lead. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait.
We get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
35. Celtic Tigers 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
And 10.
The situation for them offensively as follows. Down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Got an open man. It's Ruggs.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside. To 30. And now whistles blow here. Play is stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. This is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Noah's pass intended for Hayden Hurst. Incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw is Tua. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Let's get that swagger,
He's
y'all.
in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that
One
up?
of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play.
Today's
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Dublin, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.